Hi everyone, how are you? Something happened this weekend and I am feeling a lot of shame because of it. I have been doing so much personal development and so focused on how I can contribute and serve my higher purpose in this world. And I feel as though the universe put an opportunity for me to stand up for something that I believe in right in front of my face. And I chose easy over being brave. And I'm not proud of it. So let me just share, because I feel as though if I talk it out and can maybe have an impact on someone, there can be less of us that step around these sticky situations. So I was at my daughter's gymnastics meet. She's a competitive gymnast. It was a pretty big meet for her. Anyways, she's not an Olympian, but it was a big meet for her. And at the end, I was waiting. We had to wait for all of the gymnasts from all of the teams to complete before our daughters could cross the floor to us. So we could go over to where the awards were going to be shared. And I saw a mom angrily tugging at her daughter, pulling her kind of behind her. You could tell she was frustrated. And as she passed me with this young girl in tow, so I'm going to guess 10 years old, I hear her say, "I pay too much goddamn money for you to fall out there." And red hot anger, that's probably the first emotion I felt. Like I wanted to punch her, which isn't a kind thing. I couldn't believe what I just, bared witness to. And they were moving fast by and it was crowded. And so I gave myself all these excuses as to why stepping in and saving this little girl's memory, her identity, her confidence, was not the right time or place. That's what I told myself. It wasn't the right time or place. Then I went to the awards and I went into the bathroom, and as I'm walking out, this mother is walking in. The universe put her in my path a second time. I am so ashamed to say I did nothing. I did nothing. I didn't want to make a stink. I got worried with all the stories in my head that this was going to turn into some vile interaction, that I didn't want to shame the mom, and I was too angry to address it respectfully. And I walked away from that event just so disappointed in myself, so upset that I did not stand up for what was right and instead chose what was easy, doing nothing, which is exactly what I'm setting out in this world to stop doing, to stop being asleep, to stop allowing for injustices to happen in front of me, to take a stand. It's my goal to mentor that and model that for my daughter. And I'm upset. I'm upset that I didn't stand up for that young lady. It saddens me that parents even talk that way to their kids. My daughter's not going to the Olympics, and this young lady isn't either. It's not the level they're competing at. And so a fall from any event, first concern, are they safe? Once they're safe, what did you learn? My daughter herself fell for the first time, and I think this was would have been her third season without falling off of one of the events. So she was pretty disappointed in herself, and rightfully so. She's allowed to be disappointed, but I don't need to exacerbate the disappointment she's feeling. My job as her mom is to focus her on what she did well, what she can focus on improving, and how she can learn from this moment. And so I practiced that with my own daughter, and yet I did not protect it for another child. And so I don't believe that I stepped up to the plate to participate in the Love Wins campaign or Love Warrior, being brave. Which one do you want to choose? All so beautiful, all with such wonderful intent, and all truly making a difference. And so I'm here to say that I'm not going to continue beating myself up about this. I recognize that the opportunity was given to me and I made a mistake. The awareness of that mistake means I'm going to be more aware next time to step into the arena and to have the tough conversation. Thank you, Brene Brown, for the arena. I love, if you have not consumed everything Brene Brown, do yourself a favor and get to that right now. But, great things, we can all impact great change. Martin Luther King, one man, an enormous movement, right? We all have that innately in us to be the voice. And today is the day that I am really stepping into what does that mean? Doesn't mean I expect to be perfect. But the faster that I can realize that I'm living outside of my truths, I'm doing what's easy instead of what is needed, the faster that I can realize that that is happening and the faster I can rectify those opportunities in my life and make a better decision, every chance that I get that this universe gifts to me to be that beacon or to be that light or to be that person or to be that voice, I realize that I will continue to get better and better and better. And so I hope we can all do that. And so I'm sharing my experience to hope that I can also look to you to join me in standing up for humanity, standing up for life of all living things. Every single living creature deserves a voice. And so I hope that I can lock arms with all of you, that you can raise me up and I can also do the same in return, and that together we can make a difference. Sending lots of love to all of you. This was a rough lesson. Sorry, you can hear my wash machine in the back. And hope to talk to all of you soon.